This time on Accelerator TV, we talk to the bike outlaws behind San Francisco's Quake City Rumble. For 3 days each summer, couriers from around the world descend upon the streets of San Francisco to drink beer, outrun the SFPD, and generally raise hell in a series of unsanctioned bike messenger street races. This episode was made possible by American Apparel, still made in downtown LA. For a complete list of store locations or to shop online, visit www.americanapparel.net.
Hi, my name is Fergus. I'm a bike messenger here in San Francisco. This last 4th of July we held a race called the Quake City Rumble. It seems like every city has their own race, and having a race in a city is a good excuse to travel.
I've raced in San Francisco.
Portland has the West Side Invite.
New York.
And New York is well known for the Monster Track race.
Seattle.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis has the Super Bowl.
Philadelphia.
Vienna.
Zurich, Switzerland.
London.
Copenhagen.
Say Kyoto Loco in Japan.
In Melbourne and Sydney.
In Dublin.
And one of my favorite races was in Budapest.
For me, what's important about having the Quake City Rumble is it's our race. It's San Francisco's race. The Quake City Rumble is usually just a whole weekend of events.
Quake City Rumble is like a big alley cat, and an alley cat is like a messenger race designed to simulate a day of messenger work. So during work we have a manifest that we have to write down where we pick stuff up at, drop stuff off, who did it, what time. So an alley cat will have a manifest with instructions of what to do, places to go. You have to get a signature from the person working at checkpoint. So you get a manifest and you have to say, okay, where am I going to go? A, B, C, or C, B, A, or whatever, in what order you think's best, and get signatures and do it.
This year we had 3 different races: a mountain line race that went over all of the hills in San Francisco, a fixed gear only race, and a main race that traversed most of the city.
I did the mountain lion. It was really, really brutal. I mean, it was, you basically went to the highest points in SF, all of them, and in whatever order you thought was best. And they were all just mentally tough before you even got there, and then physically tough when you realized that you weren't overestimating them. They actually were really hard.
That was fun.
Good for you.
Today I did the fixed gear race. I started heading out Arguello Gate to the Presidio, and it's a pretty long descent coming in, and I sort of was reminded of this morning over breakfast when my friends were standing in the backyard trying to tell me about my tire and how worn it was in the rear and if it's gonna last for the day, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. It was like, but sure enough, the air's coming out. I was trying to skid a flat tire in the rear, coming in down the hill. I was like, all right, and whatever, that's cool. It wasn't a big deal. I fixed it really quickly and just kept going.
The other race that I was a part of was the main race.
And the main race was kind of brutal, but in a different way. There were 3 manifests. You had to get the first manifest, do the thing, come back to Alamo Square, get the second one, come back again, then get the third one. And because the field of, I don't know how many people raced, but it was a lot. Everybody got different manifests in different orders, so no one really knew who was where. So if you saw someone, you're like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if I'm ahead of you or behind you or anything.
I didn't consider myself a very competitive person. I think the reason I like alley cat racing and stuff is you're mostly just competing against yourself. You just have to ride in open traffic, so you use all your messenger skills. Maybe you have to, blow lights or split lanes and stuff. I feel like a really good alley cat isn't necessarily for the fastest person or the most sketchy person who do dangerous things, but someone who knows how to route themselves well through the city and stay calm and also enjoy themselves. A lot of times people go to checkpoints and they're all frazzled and they don't have a lot of fun. So.
Look at this thing out there. Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm supposed to be timing you.
No, it's okay, brother.
Hey, be nice.
I'm being nice. The Romans were to the Jesus.
I know at first when I did alley cats, I would get really excited and try to ride really fast, and you make a lot of stupid mistakes when you do that. Sometimes it's better just to stop for a minute and figure out exactly what you're doing, which is a lot like work. If you're if you're manic all the time, you'll make mistakes at work too.
We're all lining up at the start. I'm right about to start the race. And the cops are sitting on the street just watching us. I talked to the other organizers and I said, well, hey, what do we do? You know, the cops are here. We're going to have 100 people running stop signs left and right. Like, are they going to get ticketed? Are we going to get hemmed up? We figured, well, fuck it. We started the race and the cops just sat there kind of scratching their heads, and then they came up, walked around a little bit, and then they left. I think one of the highlights was probably the barbecue after the race. Just hanging out and eating food. That's the basis for comrades. Might as well go and have a drink and set off some explosives, you know, celebrate.
For me, it's mostly about the parties. It's about the racing too, but when I'm in a foreign city, I can go fast, but I don't know my way around, so I have to catch a local's wheel or just get lost. So most of the time I get lost and I go to the bar, the next checkpoint, get drunk maybe, and enjoy myself.
It's awesome to be a part of that, to be a part of this, maybe it's a little tacky, but this community building, and to reiterate the fact that we are all members of this community and we all need to support each other to make it sustainable. Because if we don't, the suits aren't going to support us, the civilians aren't going to support us, and the cops sure as hell aren't going to support us.
We're Team America, fuck yeah. We got a whiskey gun.
What's the whiskey gun for?
It's America.